What's going on, people? Welcome to another live watch along, the finale over in the US. And I'm joined by Nick here to run you through the game. As always, get involved in the chat. If you do enjoy the stream, if you could drop a like and subscribe as we're reaching to 5,000 subscribers. Takes a second of your time and helps us out massively. Look, Nick, it's another game over in America. Exciting game, to be fair, against West Ham. We might actually lift a trophy. How are you feeling out of it?
Second game today, I'm hearing. What's that all about?
Yeah. Should we start with that? Let's start with that. I mean, let's go through the lineup. Henderson, Anderson, Riyad, Richards, and Klein in defense alongside Mitchell, of course. So there's no changes there. No Wharton. So it's going to be Schlupp and Hughes in midfield, we're expecting, unless Kamada actually plays in midfield, which he's done previously in our first game against Charlton. And then we have Edward starting up top and Ayew as a number 10. Are you surprised with that team? With no Wharton there and Decore as well?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna go on with the subs. I'm on the Palace app. We've only got 6 subs named.
So there are rumors. Let's go through that. So the rumors are that we actually played a game before this game behind closed doors, which is funny, against West Ham. And in that game, West Ham's Paqueta, I think Jared Bowen, and a few other players were featured in that game. So what I'm suspecting is that potentially Wharton and Decore could have played alongside each other in that previous game, which was meant to be 30 minutes long each half, so an hour's game, and that was played behind closed doors before this game. Weird, yes. I don't know why or how or the reason behind it, but apparently another friendly was played behind closed doors against West Ham, and that might be the reason why we don't have as many players on the bench as before. Saying that, Nick, with the starting 11 and the players on the bench, can you read out some of the players on the bench?
Matthews, Rodney, Umer, Raksaki, Roshan, and Justin Devaney.
So, are we expecting maybe less game time, more starting 11 minutes because of that? What do you make of that behind closed door game right before an actual game which is going to be televised? Like, it's random, isn't it? Like, I haven't heard of anything like that before. We're first team.
There was a lot of worry about the weather. I mean, Statman Pat messaged the WhatsApp earlier and was talking about the weather possibly being bad. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? Is anybody... I've got my stream on for Palace TV on the telly, and it just seems a bit jerky. Is it me? Is it my stream or...
Well, my one
they're showing Wolves highlights at the moment.
Yeah, they are. Looks fine. Let us know in the chat if your one is a bit jumpy. But looking at that starting 11, Nick, for Palace, it is still strong. It is still strong. I guess the difference that we're going to see in this game in comparison to the previous game is that we might be seeing some of these players play actually 90 minutes, because that bench is what? How many players on a bench? 6?
Yeah. That said, and West Ham have got 12 on the bench.
Well, I did mention it in the Palace news earlier on that Glasner kind of set things out before Mr. Palace. Glasner set things out beforehand in terms of what he wants to do, especially for the Wolves game. He did mention 45 minutes for all players. Of course, not every player could play 45 minutes. 2 players played less than that, but that was the plan. And this game, he did say that he's looking at fitness levels alongside other things to consider how many minutes each player plays. So I guess because he wanted the players to have that additional game time, which they might have not had, have we, included a full squad and not played a game behind this one, which apparently we lost 3-0, by the way, which is funny. Had we not played that game, then maybe some of these minutes for these players could have been minimized, which would not have been ideal. That could be the potential reason. That's the only thing that makes sense to me right now, to make sure everyone has considerable amount of game time.
I'm looking at the stadium now,
and it looks
empty. Not gonna lie,
this room.
There are what the fuck? I don't know if Tim's going to be on at some point during the broadcast. If Tim is on, we need to ask him how financially viable is this. How financially viable is this tour? Are we going to lose money on it?
I don't think so. Surely we get paid money to go on tour. Like, surely that should be the case. But the players are walking out for both Palace and West Ham. By the way, there is a trophy on the line allegedly today. We might be winning a trophy if we do win this game. The previous game against West Ham, literally, God knows how long before this game, apparently we lost in a 3-0 behind closed door friendlies, and that is why maybe the Corey and the likes of Wharton are not featured here. Simon's saying, how does this competition work? Is there a table? I don't quite understand it. Simon, I don't understand it either. In fact, I didn't even know there was a trophy up until someone mentioned it. But yeah, apparently we might be winning a trophy. If we win this game, we won both our games, so we must be winning a trophy because West Ham lost, Wolves lost. So even if there was a league table, then it makes sense. I don't know about a draw. But yeah, Jamie saying Glass and comments all out the window. Now we played some stupid game earlier. I can't believe I waited up for this. Well, we still got the we've got a stream here. Jamie's not all bad. I mean, we can still talk about the game over here. By the way, if you do enjoy the stream, people, make sure to hit the like button. The most important, the game, Bob, it's going to be a funny 2 hours. So hopefully, within that time, we could actually see Palace with success. So I'm telling you now, the weather doesn't look that great. Look at the clouds behind the stadium. It's proper. It was literally just pitch black, which was not good look. But yeah, and it's an empty stadium as well. I guess who wants to go watch Palace West Ham play in a weather condition which is far from ideal. Now it's time to reveal it all, and that is the time. It is back, and it's better than before.
Better? How's that better? I can't see what the team names are.
It is
right
back,
on buff,
and it is straight onto the point. You can see the scores. The scores are pointing out. You cannot miss a score. You cannot miss a timer. You might not see the team's names, but it's different. It's different. It is peach, as someone mentioned it. In terms of West Ham, they've got some important players playing. Kudos, Antonio Ward-Prowse. We're seeing Creswell, Kufal, Emerson, Kilman, the new signing. So they've got a lot of, quality first teamers. This should be a real good test, Nick, for both Glasner and the team as well.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just looking on here to see how many subs Palace have named on here because I'm just baffled that there's only 6 on the app. But yeah, Ward Prowse, as long as we
that's funny. 6, yeah. This reminds me of my Football Manager game. Sometimes I become stubborn by having a limited squad of quality limited first 11 and like few players on the bench. It reminds me of that. It's like 6 players on the bench. It's funny. We expect them 6 players to come on. They're all mainly youngsters anyway. So yeah, we're hopefully Raksaki as well, who I'm worried about the camera because the cat's walking, who didn't feature up until now because of a sickness, has to rejoin the tour. So that'll be one to look out for. And I guess, Nick, it also makes it easier for us that when subs do happen, we kind of can tell who's who rather than 50 players. Ume, Raksaki, Rushan, Rodney. So I think Raksaki is the one that a lot of people were looking at, as well as other players. And the reason for a few subs, if you're just joining us now and don't have a clue what's going on, allegedly there has been a friendly played before this game behind closed doors today, and that is why there are less subs than expected. The likes of Wharton and Decore could have potentially featured in that game alongside a few other youngsters. We had 13 players, I believe, on the bench in the previous game, so that is the reason why. That friendly, I do have to say, was apparently around 30 minutes long each half, so less than the 90 minutes. But the game is about to start. Quickly, Nick, forgot to say score predictions.
4-2 Palace.
4-2 Palace, and that means it will be 3-2 Palace. And the game is literally about to start. Video score predictions in the comment section.
Right,
down
tell me
below.
when it starts, Dee, because I've got Hughes standing over the ball at the moment.
Yeah, same. And the referee's waiting for something, and God knows what.
Adverts, probably. It's America.
Adverts, yeah. This game is sponsored by Burger King. Be a king like Will Hughes. I've watched American sports too many times to understand how it works. And oh, jeez, I started my time a bit early.
Down.
Nah.
And
All right, let's see the final game. The final game in the US tour. A bit earlier, so I'm a bit more energized. And I'm joined by my cat here, Bonji. 3-2 Palace, 3-1 Palace. Palace are on attack already. Jordan, you go on, George. Has a shot, blocked. Goes out to Nathaniel Klein, crossing to the box, header, not cleared. Oh, 1-0!
Yay! Tyree
Mitchell. That's
There's
what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. 1-0 already. What a start to the game. Oh my days. Less than 30 seconds in, and we have scored. Oh my days. You know what? Beating West Ham is fairly normal. You know, this is normality resumed. I didn't expect it to be 1-0 within, less than 30 seconds into the game. But here we are, 1-0. Mitchell, nice finish. Ball into the box from Klein. There was a header on. West Ham couldn't clear it. And a nice finish, Nick. Nice finish from Tyreek Mitchell.
Well, look, we've got both our fullbacks involved in that goal.
And that's what we need in this system. But what a quick goal. Could we see a similar type of game to Crawley? Let's see. I guess we'll be able to tell in the next minute or so if we score another goal. If we score another goal, then we'll be able to tell. But what a start. What a start to the game. We're already 1-0 up. Now West Ham attacking. What did you say?
I said foul him when Ward-Prowse was on the ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Foul in the dangerous area.
Is your favourite non-Palace player, isn't he, Ward-Prowse? I've heard.
What was that?
I've heard Ward-Prowse is your favourite non-Palace player.
Yeah, I mean, he scores goals. He does the job. To be fair, I use him. I use Ward-Prowse to wind up Chris Clark. I don't really care about Ward-Prowse.
How did we score? Evans just got in. How did we score? Well, Kleiny had the ball down the right-hand side. He put in a little dinked ball, which Slup, who was standing at the edge of the 6-yard box, flicked to the far post, and Mitchell was on hand to blast it home. It was a great finish. Well worked goal from the Palace.
Yep, exactly. Someone said I only came here for the scoreboard. That's the energy that we like. The scoreboard is updated. It is much better. So none of you can chat rubbish there about the scoreboard. You can see the score clearly. You can see the timer clearly.
Can I ask the viewers how many of them actually know what ColecoVision is? Because I've put that in my name there.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't born in the 1940s, but yeah. So I don't know how many of the viewers were ColecoVision. God knows what that is. But I doubt anyone would know. Who scored? Tyreek Mitchell. It was ball into the box from Klein. Missed. Oh, whoa. There's a foul there from Anderson. Antonio went down. Well, Antonio's calling for a foul. Referee hasn't actually called it 3 minutes in. That could have been a penalty, Nick. Could have been.
He's dived there.
Oh, come on. No, he
Absolutely dived.
No, he didn't. Anderson gave away a foul. We're lucky. We should be 2-0 now. I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, being West Ham, this is easy food. This is like, I don't know, having crumpets and tea. So, yeah, it's just easy. So we're 1-0 up already. Why are you looking so shocked?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I thought my son was making me a cup of tea, but he's not.
Oh, is it?
I can't say teenagers because he's 20 now, but
yeah. Where do you watch? We watch on Palace TV. So if you have a subscription on Palace TV, you can watch it there. In fact, I need to update the score, but I still got a lineup out as well. To be fair, I don't really need to update this. I might as well change it. If you do enjoy the stream, people, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, send them through as well. It's another free kick to. Oh, here comes a cat. It's another free kick to West Ham in a similar type of area. Previous one was offside. Let's see how we deal with this one. But So far, all good. So far, all good. So in terms of where everyone is playing, Jordan I is playing down the right-hand side, Nick. I believe Schlupp. What happened all so quick? Schlupp is playing down the left. Is Kamada in midfield?
Not really sure. We're defending another free kick now, aren't we?
We are. I think Kamada is in midfield, but that just shows the flexibility as well because he's done that against Charlton. So yeah, Kamada has played midfield there. It shows flexibility when needed. Oh my days, what a free kick from James Ward-Prowse. I'm guessing, was it him? Yeah, it was him. Literally nearly hit me in my room here. But yeah, so that's cleared out, and you can see the Palace faithful there. Probably can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A few West Ham fans sitting there as well. Not that many. Not that many.
Any
fans.
Brighton fans this time?
Nah, no Brighton fans.
Palace fans. Did you see that photo?
No, I didn't see it.
Well, go on, Jordan. Chase that. Yeah. Come on. You always do that against West Ham.
He's got it. He's got it. What minute are you on? Second.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
All right, we're in sync now. We're in sync now. I tried to stop it for 2 more seconds. So the timer is ahead by 2 seconds, people. I just stopped it for Nick so we can have similar reactions. Nice. Palace in the box.
Easy as a shot from outside the box. And the West Ham keeper, Fabianski is the West Ham keeper,
is it? I think so. Yeah, he is Fabianski.
To his left.
Kamada and Will Hughes playing as a midfield too. So interesting. Schlupp is down the left. So Kamada, another game of him playing midfield. Basically, he has a flexibility if we need it. And that's a good thing. And to be fair, he has been playing pretty deep for Palace. And also, Nick, to be fair, we haven't mentioned it, but when it comes to Riyadh, I'm not looking into last game as much, but he had a few mistakes against the Premier League opposition. It'll be another test for him to adapt to the physicality and the demands of playing against the Premier League side today.
Yeah, that's going to be a good chance for these young players to come in. Go on, Eddie. French Eddie.
Go on, Eddie.
Fabianski powers away to his right. Schlupp.
It should have been technically 2-0. Maybe he could have done a bit better. It's a nice shot, but if you put it in the corner, Palace attacking. Palace looking dangerous. Less than 10 minutes played. 1-0 up. Few chances here and there. Eddie literally run out of defender. And I don't know what defending that is from Max Kilman. £40 million, allegedly. But just literally sits off him. And it was a nice shot. Corner, which I is going to be taking. Let's see what... I mean, Nick, you put that comment up and my face is all just covered, like, from... whatever vision is from 1982. You can just say it instead of putting up the comment. They can hear us and see us. Yeah.
The Kickoff vision
is into the box. Oh, no one's there. Lively start. Sorry, what was you saying?
1982. It features a unique gamepad, which is a mixture of phone keypad and joystick. I can remember seeing it being demonstrated in I think it might have been somewhere like Debenhams in Bromley, and it was just amazing because all we'd had before that was Pong. But then everybody got an Atari anyway, and that was much better.
Yeah, this is way back in time, by the way, people. If you don't know what Nick is talking about, then I'm with you there as well. Don't worry about it.
I bet your dad don't even know what ColecoVision is.
Yeah, exactly. So that says it all. Anyways, Riyadh clears it. It's a bit scruffy midfield, but we finally control it. Ball goes down to the right-hand side. Now Palace playing out from the back. Good. Kamada in the middle. Oh, that was a setup pass. Who was that? Was that Klein? Thankfully, we cleared it. Bad ball to Kamada and just got intercepted and they attacked. I don't know if it was Klein. I don't know exactly. It might have been Richards as well. But West Ham now keeping possession. They're also playing with a back three. So in terms of system matchups, it's very similar. Palace, in terms of formation.
As we saw with the goal, we're kind of switching from a 5-3-1 to a 3-4-3.
Yeah, when we attack anyway. So yeah, that is the case. But West Ham just keeping possession. Palace keeping it tight, just trying to switch the ball over to the other side. Palace still doing well. That's nice. That's nice from Klein, I believe it was. And now I's got the ball. Go on, let's hit them on the counter.
No, too many players behind the ball now.
That's fine. We can slow it down. We're 1-0 up. We can control the game. They didn't come to us.
Ipswich was playing the ball along the back. Anderson's got it, now plays it to
Riyadh.
Are we calling him Shadi or are we calling him Riyadh?
I've been calling him Riyadh.
Yeah.
Depends what you want to call him. Richards to Schlupp. Nice bit of passing from Palace. West Ham tried to press us, but we got out of it fairly nicely. Kamada now playing in that deeper role today than the usual number 10, alongside Will Hughes. Picks up the ball, pass it along the back. Chaddy just lost the ball. Will Hughes, there. Hughesy, there to intercept it. Now, come on.
What a great pass. That was Walton-esque, that pass.
Walton-esque. I don't know if it was that great.
From Hughes it was.
You're just trying to hype up something that's not even happening. trying to get the crowd going. Oh, what? Walton-esque.
Kamada's very deep there, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's playing alongside Will Hughes as a midfield option, so naturally he'll be deep. To be fair, even when he's played as a number 10, he's been deep a few times in the preseason, which I've been surprised about. So yeah, he has had a deeper playmaking role, but I guess it makes sense to play him there than the likes of Schlupp in terms of the creativity as well. So
yeah, I suppose so. But we saw how he goes through past players and got a couple of assists.
Yeah, he's going to be a very good player for us.
Well, both against Crawley and against Wolverhampton.
Yeah, he'll be a good player for us. He'll definitely be a good player for us. I have no doubts about that. I'm still trying to keep possession. Oh, nice 1-2 play. Schlupp to Klein. He's still on. West Ham have a lot of defenders back there. Let's see this new West Ham, Nick, because of course under David Moyes, we kind of knew what to expect from them. Lopetegui, he was actually linked with Palace before Glasner came in. It's meant to be more of like a defensive manager. Yeah, let's see. They've signed a few players as well.
But he ain't that good if we let a goal in that quick.
Yeah, exactly. Kamada, fantastic ball. That was a fantastic ball from Kamada to Nathaniel Klein. Tries the ball into the box, gets blocked, still has it. Who's in the centre, switches it down to the left to Tyreek Mitchell. Mitchell can need support. That's fine. Keeping the ball. That's what we have to do. Keep the ball.
Yeah.
Wait for the opening. There's no rush now. There's no rush. Richards to Nathaniel Klein. Klein, ball into the box. Gets blocked.
And
West
that
Ham
kind of hit up on his arse, didn't it?
West Ham clear it, and Antonio touches the ball like he's playing with bricks on his feet rather than a football boot. And the ball goes out of play. I don't know what that was, that touch from Antonio, but that was absolutely atrocious. But we take that. Ball back to Palace.
Another brilliant ball there.
Yeah, the switch is on.
Oh, did you see that time there?
Yeah. I don't know what's got into him in this game. It'll be one of the most dangerous plays for us. But yeah, we end up losing the ball. West Ham have it, but the press is there. The press is there, and we win it. We win it. We're showing them what we are. That's what we do when we play against West Ham. There's levels to this. That's what we do when we play against West Ham. It doesn't matter if it's a friendly. Lopetegui seems upset. That's what we do. That's what we do. Show them exactly what we are. And I need to get my charger because my laptop's going to run out of battery.
Good to see Pete and Alice there at the back, entertaining the Palace fans. Palace are playing the ball around really nicely here, DR. West Ham have just got possession though.
In attack. Switches
down. Overlap there. West Ham on the 14th side, but Kamada smacks the ball away. Yeah, that was nice from Palace to stop the counter. Kamada doing his defensive duties as well as his that picture's looking in it, DL. Did you notice that the low shot there? It looked like it was cutting up quite a bit.
What one?
The pitch.
Yeah. Well,
I know they've had a lot of rain.
Well, they played on this pitch before this game, so probably that as well. It's not about the rain. They literally had a 30-minute friendly before this game. I didn't realize the cat was in this room. Now West Ham trying to keep possession, but Palace don't need to really press them at this moment. It's about pressing them at the right time. Ball over the top, and that is atrocious. And it is a Palace goal kick. Lovely. Yes. I mean, nearly 50 minutes being played, and 1-0 up. We've been creating chances, Nick.
Yeah, look, they're just highlighting the pitch there. Close up.
I don't understand why we put the friendly before this one. Well, I guess that doesn't really help. As long as no one's injured, then we'll take it. But it just doesn't help.
I think what they were concerned about is not going all that way and not getting enough games because the fact is, the West Ham Wolves game didn't actually take place, did it? Because it was called off because of the weather.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
don't know whether they replayed it or.
it took place. It took place. They just played it. It was delayed by like an hour or two, so it still did take place. So that happened.
I mean, who goes to the bloody Hurricane Coast at the end of hurricane season for a pre-season jolly?
Yeah, yeah.
To half-empty stadiums. Well, it's not even a temptful, is it?
I'll be honest, it's not really a great look from the organizers. First of all, buy one, get one free tickets. I've seen half-empty stadiums, pitch not looking great. For tour over in America, you'd expect a bit more, I don't know, prep and effort put into it. It just feels very anti right now. It just doesn't feel like it was it's been great. And yeah, Lopetegui is raging, as Animals put out there. That he's not happy at all. But Palace are bossing this game. We're controlling this game. In fact, Nick, we're much better than how we started against Wolves.
Yeah,
Wolves were creating chances at the start of that game, and
that's a lovely ball over the top. Is Are you going to get onto it?
Are you Edward? Edward, shot!
Ooh. We've had 3 good shots on target.
Stop.
That was a great effort from French Eddie there.
Yeah, close. Another chance. Eddie's been active at the start of this game. This cat keeps playing with money.
So are you cat sitting for somebody, dear?
Yeah, I'm just away from home right now. But yeah, because I've got a bit of free time, so I'm away from home. This cat just loves money.
Do your parents know where you are? You haven't run away or anything, have you?
Oh, Nick, I'm not a kid, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Why would I run away?
No.
Moving like I took somewhere to run away. Why would I run away? Lopetegui is raging, Nick, as I mentioned, and that's because we're playing well. John saying, personally, I think Kamada. I'll read the comments, but I won't bring up on the screen because it blocks our view. Personally, I think Kamada is a good option if you want to rotate Walton. Prefer him as he matches his style more than our midfielders. Yeah, but then again, it depends on if you do want to rest Walton, who plays as a number 10. I think we've got enough midfielders there. I think if let's say Walton and Decore are going to be starters, I think Hughes can step in. But yeah, as you said, Kamada's versatility works as well. Kamada can step in when needed in midfield, as we're seeing today. Attack down the right-hand side. Fantastic from Riyadh. I think that's stopping Kudus. Fantastic. Double challenge. Lovely. Shifty saying, where's Walton? Sorry if you already said. We believe he played in the behind closed door friendlies right before this game. So that's why him and Decore are not featuring in this one. So it's a bit of a weird one. I don't know why you play 2 friendlies.
Yeah, but do they all get a medal?
I think so. I mean, it depends. If I don't know if they're going to give us a trophy or medal. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know how exactly it's going to work. But they're showing a replay of the Edward chance again. And yeah, easy peasy. As I say, lemon squeezy for Palace so far. Palace. And it's Edward getting treatment. Not treatment, drinking water. I don't know exactly what's going on. No water break. Riyadh has started much better in this game, Nick, than in the previous game as well.
Yeah, the back 3. I say back 3. They look a lot more assured, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That is a foul. Did
he get twatted in the head there, Hughesy?
What was that?
Did he get twatted in the head? Well,
no,
judging by the fact he's holding it.
It's a dumb foul. It's a dumb foul in a preseason friendly game. I think so. I think he hit his head. Good goal? Yeah, it was a good goal. Ball into the box from Klein. West Ham couldn't clear it out, but a very nice finish from Mitchell. I'm not sure the interest is there for non-top 6 Prem teams in the States. A lot of fans, but all spread out across the country. Is that the reason you reckon why it's a bit empty? Well, I say a bit. That's me being nice. It is empty.
Well, look, to be honest, not wishing to be disparaging to either West Ham or Wolves, but it's hardly a top draw crowd getterer, is it? Crowd getterer. If you had Real Madrid as one of the teams in the tournament, or even Boca Juniors or somebody, or it's You might as well have fucking Coventry and Stockport and Palace.
Why? We watched Coventry have more of a pool in America with the Palace.
But no, do you know what I mean? It's just the first.
So you think it's that? But we've been in America before. Have the games been this empty? Can't remember. But anyways, Mitchell ball into the box. West Ham clear it. But Riyadh is pushing up and he wins the second ball. Nice. Over to Mitchell down the left hand side. Mitchell, another potential cross. No? Oh, that's lovely.
That was a lovely touch there from Hughes.
Yeah,
just
it was
a shame that Edouard couldn't carry on with the ball there. But yeah, oh my God, Anderson, what are you doing? Well, Anderson has just let Antonio score there. That's Anderson. That's 2 mistakes now in the 3 friendlies that we've watched along together. He just took his eye off the ball, and your man Antonio whipped in. Antonio, who seems to always score against us.
I don't think he always scores against us, but I just think what was that? I mean, Anderson is running onto the ball.
He's just not got enough purchase on the ball.
Why he didn't touch it and bring it down. I don't know why he didn't touch it and bring it down. Like, what was that? Seriously, I don't.
He didn't kick it with his foot. It brushed against the side of his shin or his calf.
The thing is, if Antonio was right on him, right behind him, I'll say, cool. All right, you're panicking, make the pass. But he had a bit of time. He had a second to bring the ball down. I don't know why he's rushing that ball to try to clear it. But yeah, I mean, we've gifted a West Ham goal out of nowhere. Like, yeah, it's a bit.
That's all right. My prediction's still on.
I can't even remember your prediction. There's nothing for me to say apart from what was that. Literally, what was that? We just gave the ball. We gave them a chance from nothing. It was hard for Antonio to miss. Like, it's a good opportunity for a striker, and they scored. But now it's time for us to bounce back. Don't let this get to us. That one mistake. Now West Ham want to attack again down the left hand side. 22 minutes being played.
Now we've got Eddie on. If he were to come off, I would slot in there, would he? And so we're going to have a tired striker at the end of the game, regardless.
Well, I don't know exactly how many minutes everyone's played, but I don't think a player should be tired. I mean, 90 minutes is enough. They need to be able to play 90 minutes. If they can't play 90 minutes, then there's something worrying. They might be tired after 9 minutes, but they should be able to play it. But yeah, how comes he highlighted that comment?
Because it was absolutely apt. I think you should move the scoreboard at the bottom, then you wouldn't get hidden by the comments. Or put some cushions on your chair so you can still see your eyes peeping above.
I mean, we can read the comments. We can still read the comments without showing them on the screen, so there's no problem with that. But yeah,
Jay Goodman, what's wrong with him? Better to be in pre-season than the league. Hopefully that's him done for the season now.
Yeah, that's 2 mistakes now. 2 mistakes now in pre-season, and not just any other mistakes. 2 big mistakes. But let's not get carried away.
Is there any correlation in your memory that I always seem to remember that if we had a good, in inverted commas, pre-season, we normally had a shit start to the season.
I know that's
when we had a ropey pre-season, we started well. Is there any truth in that?
What on earth is that for West Ham? Is that like a flipping? Is that like a printer?
That looked like Metal Mickey on acid.
What on earth is that as a mascot?
I think it was a hammer.
A hammer.
A hammer, yeah.
They got a hammer as a mascot. I'm surprised they didn't stop blowing bubbles.
I'm just hoping the Palace fans are not singing "Who Are You," but "What Are You?"
Exactly, because it looks like a bunch of different things at the same time.
not as bizarre as the. Well, actually, it almost is not as bizarre as the West Bromwich Albion's boiler mascot. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, I don't think that'll get topped. But yeah, I'm not gonna get carried away with this Anderson thing for now. Let's see. I mean, yeah, he could have potentially gave away a penalty as well, Nick. That's a mad thing about the situation.
Obviously, you can see the West Ham fans showing their East End credentials with their Benfleet and Hornchurch flags.
No, I haven't seen that. Teddy TV saying Palace look off it at the moment. Yeah, I mean, after that goal, it seemed like West Ham have gotten into that game a bit more, no?
Yeah, they've come back into it a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. The cameras are on Anderson once again. Is he wearing a captain's armband? I think he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, Kamada's all over him there. Pulling him back.
Beat him.
Let's let him get away with it. Who's the West Ham number 14? He looks quite tricky.
I need to search and find out, but I'm not too sure right now. I need to search and find out. Who's that free kick for Palace?
West Ham number 14 is.
Let's see. We're on Palace TV. If you're
showing.
Kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it is Kudos.
Is it?
Because it's playing down the right hand side, yeah. Tele TV said very interesting to see the 45-60-minute changes. Let's see if there is much. Because there's only 6 players on the Palace. Oh, that's nice. That's nice from Jordan. Beats one player. Down the left-hand side. Edward is there. We know what he's going to do. He's going to cut in. He cuts in. Headed away.
That was going in the top corner, that, mate.
Yeah, it was headed away from the West Ham defender. Palace corner now. Edward's been awake. He's been awake. He's been very good, Nick, in the first 25, 26 minutes. And are you going to be taking a corner now? By the way, if you do enjoy the stream, hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe as well to obviously our future Palace content. We've done a Palace news episode, so you can check that out at halftime. Ball into the box, far post, headed on, I believe, by what was that? Anderson. It was Anderson, but West Ham clear it. But yeah. Palace man saying, I'm going to bed, boys. You and I watch some of this video on repeat on the way to work on Monday morning. Good night, Nick and D. Good night, mate. Good night. Take care.
Don't do that, please, because you'll just crash your car on the way to work. We want you to allow.
They might be able to listen, Nick. They don't have to watch. They can listen. It's the port that counts. Tele TV said only preseason, but a game like this would be good, slower than usual speeds. Yeah. Is a water break? Is a water break after 25 minutes. Well, weird first 25 minutes of the game. We kind of controlled the game. Everything was fine. It looks like it's raining there.
It looks windy.
Yeah, it does. Hopefully the game doesn't get disrupted, because I do not want to be doing a watch along for 4 hours.
Oh, it's absolute nonsense.
4 hours. So yeah, hopefully it works out. Lopetegui giving instructions. So far in the first, as we're approaching the first half an hour, Nick, who's been the most impressive player for Palace for you?
Guy has been very good on the ball with his dribbles. I've been very impressed with Hughes and his quick passing, his accurate passing and finding players in good spaces. Riyad's been all right, solid. And Frank Sheddy has tested the keeper a couple of times. I mean, I don't know what the stats are here.
I don't think they got stats for friendly game, have they?
No, we've just got events.
Eddie's, yeah.
Anderson getting a yellow card in the 5th minute, and the goals. Going on stats.
Henry saying, is it me or does Edward actually look decent on the wing?
Yeah, I think he's right.
Yeah, he's been cutting in. Still, I'm not a massive fan of him playing there. Well, for now, anyways, Eze will be playing in that position, so he won't really get opportunities there. And if Eze's not playing, I hope it's France. I hope France gets a go. Is it a corner? It's a corner for Palace.
Yeah. I'll give you some stats after this corner, D.
All right, cool. Well, who's just taking this one? I've been taking the previous corner, so who's just taking this one?
Hughes is going over.
Yeah.
Yep, I've got that 50-50. I've got the match centre open now.
Yeah.
Just wait for this corner before
short corner.
Short.
Jordan, are you back to Hughes? Hughes ball into the box to the far post. Win the header, first header by Palace. Anderson free header there.
Yeah, it was too high. Should have headed it down.
Against Nathaniel Klein.
Kudos.
Klein is there.
Nice. Good run from Kudos. Okay.
Klein, even better defending him. Go on, Nick.
Yeah, possession-wise, Palace have had more possession, 56.5 to 43.5. West Ham have had 3 shots with 1 on target. We've had 7 shots with 4 on target. And Anderson is the only player with a yellow card at the moment. And the game is being played in the Raymond James Stadium.
Yep, it is. And hopefully it doesn't.
And I can see bubbles.
I see it. You got bubbles for corners. Football club never failed to amaze me. Corner into the box from West Ham. Henderson punches it out, goes outside the box to Kufal, who takes a shot, and it has hit the seats because there's a lot of empty seats there. Yeah. So that is the situation. It's a Palace goal kick with 31 minutes being played. Raksaki is on the bench. Neither is Eze, the England boys who played, come back on Monday. Yeah, they should be coming back after this as well. After this tour. I think Gay's on holiday. But yeah, Gay and Eze, they're both still on holiday. Just like with Lerma and Munoz. Just boys for England.
Do we know where they've gone?
What was that?
Do you know where they've gone? They've gone Torremolinos or something.
I don't know why they're going on holiday. I don't stalk the players. I don't stalk the players. God knows why they've gone. But yeah, it seems like Hendo's Glasgow number 1, says John. Yeah, I think he is. I think that's pretty obvious. I think he'll be number 1. Surprisingly, Johnson's still here. He's still here. Let's see if he still is at the end of the window. 49.7 D and Nick, what do you think of Chadi Riyad?
He seems to be settling in that back 3 system quite well, doesn't he? I'm not too worried about Gay going. From what I've seen of Riyad, I've heard good things about him before he came to us. So yeah, I still think we've got enough cover there because we've also got Jefferson Lerma who can slot in at centre back. So I think Gay won't be a loss because Riyad is more than capable.
West Ham, at the edge of the box, shot is blocked by the Palace player, and they have a throw in.
That was well blocked by Schlupp.
West Ham in possession once again. If we do so, we have to bring in a replacement. I wouldn't be happy with just Chadi Riyad being there. Not that I doubt his abilities, but we do need a replacement for numbers' sake, especially playing 3 at the back. But he's solid so far in preseason. The only game that I had big question marks over his preseason so far was the last game against Wolves. So far, he's been fine. In this game, the mistake that happened was from Anderson. He's looked particularly fine. Do you think
he's making blunders because he's shattered? I'm shattered.
Oh my days, what the flip just happened there?
West Ham nearly gets in the ball, but Anderson got a good block in.
What was that? There was a ball in the box. Hold up, let's watch this again. There was a ball in the box by West Ham. Then what literally just happened? Are they not going to show the replay, or we're just going to watch the play standing there? Kufal, ball in the box.
Hits the bar.
And it lands on Emerson's feet, and then afterwards Anderson makes
Anderson has made up for his error there.
Yeah,
if
Emerson had a better touch,
he's not made up for his error there. He's done his job as a defender.
Yeah, exactly.
Which he didn't do the first time.
If Emerson had a better touch, then yeah, he could have easily put that in the back of the net. His first touch put him off, and then Anderson done a good job to block him. I don't know how he hit the bar from there. I'll be honest.
What are your thoughts on Chaddy? His name's Hammerhead. He looks like he's like a stormtrooper been on glow up.
It is like usually like an idiot.
It is the stuff of nightmares, though.
That mascot is genuinely embarrassing. He just looks like an idiot. I don't know what's more embarrassing, that or them blowing bubbles whenever they score a goal. I don't know. That is one for the chat to decide. What have I made of Riyadh? Look, some people don't like the conversation, but I think he's pushing Richards for that spot. I think that's the main goal right now for him. But I think Richards still starts for me anyways. I think he's had a solid preseason so far. But that's his goal though, to try and push Richards right now. And I think he's been very good. Been very good for us. There's a lot of positives to his game. It might need a bit of time to adjust to the Premier League, as expected. But even today, he's starting down the left-hand side. Anderson's a bit more central. Richards down on the right. So yeah. And yeah, he's looked solid. Let us know in the chat what you think about Riyadh so far this preseason as well. The game is on Palace TV if you want to watch it. If you have a subscription, of course. Jason, I think a lot of teams would. He's a great player and a really humble bloke. He just puts his head down and plays well, make the back P. What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Cheick Doucouré. Do you think Cheick Doucouré could ever reach £60 million again? Yeah, I think so. Why not? Right, Nick?
Yeah, maybe.
Why?
Well, we don't know how he's going to be after his injury until I've seen how he is after his injury, because we all know that players, can suffer. Townsend famously said he had to change the way he played after his injury, didn't he? So whether Cheick Doucouré needs to do that. Oh, that's a lovely ball in. Oh, what's that by the West Ham 34? Just took the ball away from Edouard as he was about to take a shot. But that was a neat move up the pitch there from Palace.
Yeah, and eyes look good as well so far in pre-season. He had that fantastic touch and finish in the last game against Wolves. And it's funny, it's the players that we are looking to sell, all of a sudden they just perform. Maybe we should just say that about every player. Oh, we're looking to sell this player, that player. Aye's been good. Schlapp's been all right in pre-season. And Edouard hasn't been bad as well. So, yeah. But
what do you think, Steve, coming up to the second half? If we've got these youngsters on the bench, maybe Glasner's gonna chuck them on to see what they're like. What players on the pitch are going to be left on? What ones would you like to see kind of talking the youngsters through the game? If you know what I mean.
Fast, to be fair. I mean, it just depends on fitness levels and whatever. Like, we don't even know if we're going to use all the subs, by the way. Let's see what he does, because there's a game played before. Maybe some of these players played a bit of that game. Who knows? Let's see. Let's actually see.
Yeah, but who's going to be their like guiding mentor on the pitch?
I mean,
who would you pick out the players on the pitch to be an on-pitch mentor?
Oh, I mean, there's experienced players there. There's Anderson there. There's Ayew there. There's Hughes there. There's Schlapp there. I mean, there's enough experienced players.
Yeah,
there's only 6 players on the bench, so that's not a problem. And also, they need to build the experience themselves. They can't just have a player holding their hand. They're professional footballers. That's why they're at this level. So all this mentor stuff, yeah, that's fine off the pitch, but on the pitch, you just have to go prove yourself. No one's going to be holding their hands. So yeah. Well, we do have experienced players there if they do need anyone. But I doubt, I mean, they would. Their academy players played better than the first team plays, in my opinion, against Wolves anyway. So they were hungry up for it. And they should be ready. They should be ready. We can't be baby feeding them if they want to make it at this level. So yeah. For you saying, when watching Palace, I never really noticed Doucouré, but Wharton, even in midfield, is very noticeable. I think that's very harsh. Doucouré was fantastic for us before his injury. This depends, maybe. maybe the manager or the timing. Decore is fantastic.
The player I never really noticed until he wasn't there, unless you really watched him, was or you didn't know how much you'd miss him, was Kabay.
Kabay.
When he was out, he was the biggest miss out of all the players.
Almost
as much as Zaha. That said, what I've seen of Walton so far, I think is going to be on a par, if not better than
Decore. That's not a bad shout. But saying that, I mean, that's with no disrespect to Decore. Decore is still a fantastic player. So yeah. I mean, let's see. I think they're going to be a great draw next season. Hughes, lovely pass forward. Just doesn't reach Edward. Nick. But we're slowly getting there. No. Slowly building up as we're.
At least we haven't seen stupid flying tackles as we've seen in other friendlies.
Yeah. Let's see. Ball down to Edward on the left-hand side to Ayew.
Did you see the way he took that ball then, and with his left foot, and just managed to keep running forward with it and still have control of the ball?
What was that?
That was incredible skill from Ayew there.
Yeah, he's very skillful on the ball. Yeah. The problem with him is the end product. He's got very good technique. He just doesn't have the end product. If he had the end product, he would not be playing at Palace because he can be a ridiculous player. But that's the problem. He just doesn't. He's taking a corner now. Let's see. 41 minutes played.
He's done the West Ham Hammer sign there.
He's done the irons. He delivers the ball. Fabianski clears
and
it's he's trying to confuse
him by the West Ham keeper.
Yeah, exactly. Done the iron sign before taking the corner against West Ham. Proper mind games being played. It's funny how empty the stadium is.
It's not.
I reckon there's probably more viewers than this cat
on me lap. And the doors are going in and out, and just go. Ow. Right, back to the football.
I'll be talking about cameraman. Anderson on the ball to Riyadh. Let's see if we can create any other chances in the final 3 minutes or so. Palace keeping the ball. Commander, of course, once again dropping deep. He's playing in midfield role today. Not in his expected position of playing as a number 10. Because of Walton and Decore not being available. Riyadh boots it up. Header from West Ham. Corner to Palace in West Ham. Not corner. Throw into Palace in West Ham. And yeah, Mitch is going to be taking it. And also to offer a different perspective, we know Decore from Vieira and Hodgson Palace. It remains to be seen how he plays under Glasner. Do you think Decore will fit Glasner's system?
Yeah, he did all right before he was taken off. Is it Crawley he was taken off against?
Oh, what a switch.
That's a lovely ball out.
Go on, Kleiny. Kleiny down the right-hand side, ball into the box. Oh, Ayew!
So close from Ayew there. Just ball came in. Lovely sweeping shot from Ayew. Mere centimetres wide of the right-hand post there.
Nice ball from Klein. Oh, he was free.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, as I was saying literally a few minutes ago, if Ayew had an end product, he would not be playing at Crystal Palace.
Henry is asking why Wharton's not available. It has been rumoured that there was a behind closed doors match earlier that West Ham won 3-0 and Wharton played in that, as did Decore. And the reason they played a match, according to rumours, was they were worried that this match, which we are all enjoying now, might be called off because of adverse weather conditions in hurricane season in an area that's affected by hurricanes.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's why we only have 6 players left on the bench as well. West Ham still have quite a bit, but we only have 6. So yeah.
Can Paddy come on if we're desperate?
Might do. I mean, probably can still do a job. He looks fit and in shape. So yeah, it could come on. West Ham switch it. Pulls the right-hand side. Mitchell headers it out. Palace have possession now, Kamada. Oh.
That was a lovely little chip. Who played that little chip there from the back? Was that Klein?
It might have been Richards or Klein. It's down the right-hand side, so I have them too. Anderson on the ball now, slowing it down. Let's see. Kamada and Hughes are both there playing deeper, but West Ham are doing well tracking those plays. So yeah, Palace all playing out from the back. Henderson, Anderson, Richards. No, we lost the ball. We get the ball back. It's very slow paced.
Yeah, interesting that Henderson's wearing number 30, not number 1.
Well, he was number 30 last season as well, no?
Yeah, but just saying.
I'm
unbelievable 1 to 11, man.
I know. But what's Sam Johnson? Isn't he the one? Sam Johnson, you're on for me. Mm-hmm.
John W said in the chat there, he kind of forgot that Schlupp was playing.
Is he playing?
I think Schlupp's forgotten he's playing as well.
Is he playing? Where is he? It's normally I've just seen Edward and I linking up. Where is Schlupp? Oh, he's there. I think he's playing down the right hand side, which is interesting. Normally plays down the left. But I think it's like a tactic. Knowing that Edward's playing down the left, I think it's a tactic of Schlupp playing down the right hand side and cutting in with his stronger foot, with his left foot, and Edward cutting in with his right foot down the left hand side. But yeah, that's half time. Half time, Nick. 1-1. Weird half of football. How do you sum it up?
It's good that we're still playing the sort of football where the majority of passing is forwards. We're looking to create opportunities. There's been a few moments where we've been passing the ball around the back a bit, but we've done well to keep possession. The West Ham goal was an Anderson mistake. Other than that, they haven't really threatened that much. Palace have been a lot more threatening, I think, than West Ham. I think they can be disappointed to be 1-0 down.
And the goal that we scored, 30 seconds in, very nice.
Well, they're just showing the replay now, yeah. Just the ball came into the box. I just shifted the ball out to the right for Mitchell to whip the ball in. And, just headed across for... so it was Klein whipped the ball in and Mitchell was able to have a good lash with his left foot.
Yeah, nice little finish. And let's be honest, West Ham, I know they had a few moments attacking, but they haven't been that great in attack. I think the reason that they did score is because of us. It was another Anderson mistake. An unnecessary mistake, right?
Yeah.
Are you worried about these mistakes in preseason?
I'd rather that happen now, as long as he doesn't get the gyps and it keeps happening. Because I saw in the chat earlier, I didn't actually see any of the Denmark games, but somebody was alluding to the fact that Denmark went out because of Anderson. So hopefully that's not a hiccup. But yeah, that's just... For that, it's I don't know. Has he taken his eye off the ball? Is he? But it gave West Ham a little bit of fire in their belly after that, didn't they? Because they were putting the pressure on a bit.
Let us know in the chat what you've made of the first half. We'll read out your comments. As always, if you're enjoying the stream, like and subscribe if you haven't already done so to not miss out.
I'm gonna get a cuppa, man.
Yeah,
so I'll be back in 5.
Okay. Zaha says probably answered it, but where is the rest of the squad? Walton, Decore, etc. We believe they actually played a game before this one, behind closed doors against West Ham. No real idea why. Apparently, we lost 3-0 in that game. The halves were 30 minutes each. So, for that reason, it makes sense why we only have 6 players on the bench. And I don't know why West Ham have many more than us, but that is the reason why we think Walton, Decore, etc. is not part of this squad. Henry saying very dominant overall, would be ahead if it wasn't for Anderson. Agree as well. We've created chances. We've created a decent amount of chances. In fact, this half, even though it's 1-1, this half of football has been better than the first half of football against Wolves. Because Wolves were, I mean, the goals offside, creating chances. We were struggling. And we went 1-0 up against run of play. But this one, we've actually been better. But saying that way is 1-0. What is he saying? Was all us until we gifted them that soft goal. Much better performance from Chadi Riyad, though. Exactly. He's been much better in that game against against Wolves. He had that mistake earlier on in the game, which could have been costly. He looked a bit rusty, which he might need a bit of time to adapt to the Premier League and the physicality of the Premier League. But saying that, he's looked much better in this game, looks comfortable, and the mistake, it came from the experienced Anderson rather than Chadi Riyad. Rex is saying, doesn't affect me. We know how good he can be. Good thing is he's learning now. When does Anderson's contract expire? I'm not too sure. I don't know off my head right now in terms of when it actually expires. Benteke is saying, I think Edouard has looked decent on the left. Riyad has been very good. What have we made of that, by the way, people? I know there have been suggestions in the past, which I've kind of said no. I wouldn't want him to play as like a number 10 down the left-hand side or down the right-hand side. But today, to be fair, for you lot, I mean, that I have been saying, let's play Edouard a bit more advanced. He hasn't looked bad. He's been playing down the left-hand side, cutting in, had a few opportunities, a few shots that went on target, and he's looked dangerous. He looked dangerous, Edouard. So yeah, I mean, it has worked out today, but ideally, I think I'd rather have a creative player than a striker playing in that position, because his game is very simple, but if teams are sitting in a low block, I don't know if Edouard is a man to kind of break them down. Can't wait to see Raksaki. Yeah, let's see. I mean, we've got 6 players on the bench. Let's see if Glasner makes any substitutions at half time. If he does, then that'll be good. Especially, I just want to see Raksaki more than anything. Maybe Ume as well, who is meant to be that wing back option for Mitchell. So let's see if any of them come on in the second half. Hopefully they do. Weird half of football from both sides. You can tell both teams missing key players. Palace look a lot more dangerous when they do attack, though. Yeah, as I said, it's been a better half from Palace than what we saw in that Wolves game. Wesley saying Denmark had a legit Anderson goal choked off against Germany, then a shocking handball pen against him 60 seconds later. No way he was at fault for Denmark going out. Really poor decisions. I think that's to answer those that are saying Anderson was at fault for Denmark going out. I mean, saying don't mind Eddie on the left, but realistically, we have the depth where we shouldn't need to play him there. Rather him coming off the bench as a striker. 100% agree as well. I wouldn't want to play, even though he's having a good game today, I wouldn't want to play him down the left-hand side. If you're enjoying the stream, people, if you can hit the like button, that would be much appreciated as well. Thank you to every single one of you that's done that. We're very close. We're less than 50. We're now less than 50 from 5,000 subscribers, which sounds crazy. John saying Johnston, Ward, Holding, Agbinoni, Walton, Decore, Hamada must have all played in the other match. Anyone else are missing apart from youngsters who are missing now? I mean, there were a few more other youngsters. I need to look at the Wolves squad. I mean, there were 13 players on the bench, so yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else, but I think there's a few other youngsters that's not on the bench that must have played in that game. Rex is saying Klein had impressed me. Yeah, Klein's been very impressive in his first half, especially going forward. He's been creating chances, balls into the box. He looked very dangerous. In this game. I'll say quietly, but I'm not massively keen on Richards. I think he's weak on the ball and it hurts us at points. Weak on the ball. I don't know if he's weak on the ball, but saying that, look, he had an assist with against Crawley, ball over the top. So yeah, today he doesn't look maybe as on point as we've seen in the past, but I wouldn't say he's weak on the ball. And plus, there's a lot of strengths and negatives with Richards that's helped us out as well, especially his pace, which is very good. Eddie was dead on the wing last season. He won't be a winger, he'll be number 10. But I agree. I don't think he's that number 10 option to play down the left. Even though he can cut down the left-hand side, I don't think he's that option. I'm saying I'm trying to figure out which defenders would have played in the City Group game before this one. We might have just put someone up front. I mean, it's only 30-minute halves, apparently, in the last game, behind closed doors. So he might have just rotated a bit and just given players the opportunity to play just for the sake of playing. But yeah, so all about JP, says Jay, who's having a very good Olympics and he looks like a player on form. John saying, I think it's his balance. He gets off balance when controlling the ball. Don't see him getting pushed off the ball a little bit. Don't see him getting pushed off the ball a little too much, but he's strong off the ball. Yeah, I think with Edouard, he's just better to play him up front. Better to play him up front, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Can you see him playing as a 10?
Sorry?
Can you see him playing as a 10?
We're talking about Mateta, are we?
Yeah. No, not Mateta, Edouard. He's playing down the left-hand side today. We don't really play as wingers, so it'd be like a left-sided number 10.
Possibly, but you never know how much work rate he's going to put in. That's the problem with him. That's always been the issue. That said, when Mateta wasn't scoring, before Mateta went on his brilliant run of form, Edouard was getting enough goals to get by without being criticised too much. That makes sense. Animal's asking if we sign a striker. I'd like to think we would do, and I've seen it rumoured. I'm not sure whether it was rumoured that Steve Parish said that we were after another defender and a striker or a forward player. How much that is true, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we have been rumoured with strikers, and in fact, today in the live Palace news that I've done, Edouard was the main talking point. According to reports, we might be giving him another contract. The scenarios that I listed out is he's either performed well in pre-season and Glasgow likes what he's seen and wants to keep him, which kind of a shock to me because he'd been rumoured to be leaving the club, well, up for sale for a while. Or the second option could be that we don't want to lose him for free because he's got less than 12 months left on his deal. What do you think it is with this rumoured potentially of Edouard getting another deal at the football club?
Not sure. I mean, Jay said here that just wait till Ebbs, Mark and Munoz are back, plus Sarr in front of Munoz. We're going to be on fire. Eddie is too lazy for me. Take me back to his first game against Spurs. And my Celtic mate Johnny has always said that, you know, Eddie became a cult hero, probably because of the song at Celtic. But they complained that he was a bit lazy as well.
Yeah, you just have to give him the ball on his feet. That's what he needs. Do you think we sign a striker before the window closes? Or do you think that depends on Edouard?
Well, there's been rumours about Mateta as well going. So if either of them go, we do need to.
Bro, do you think we'll sell Mateta? There's been a rumour to be going potentially to Villa.
Yeah, but would he want to go there and play second fiddle?
Well, play Champions League football?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't he? You don't think he would? Because remember when he came to Palace, he said that he's going to use Palace as a stepping stone.
Yeah, maybe. But, you know, he's going to have Watkins ahead of him.
Yeah, Watkins will be ahead of him, but you need depth there. You need depth, especially if you're competing Champions League, Premier League, League Cup, FA Cup. Like, he should be having good times, and he probably believes in himself to challenge Watkins. We're acting like, you know, well, it'll be hard, but Mateta, based on last season's form towards the end of the season, it looked exciting. So yeah, I mean, it really depends. And Jay's saying just wait until Ebbs, Mark and Munoz are back, plus Sarr in front of Munoz. We're going to be on fire. Eddie is too lazy for me. I don't know. These comments about him being lazy, they haven't really gone away, have they? But yeah, we might. I mean, let's see. Well, do we know when France is coming back? Also, Nick, France is an option as well.
Of course.
Down the left-hand side. But we haven't seen much of him. I guess we don't want to rush him back too quickly, especially if he's out.
How many of our kind of hanging around the edge of the first team players played in the LAN friendly today?
I don't know.
Because there was that LAN testimonial, wasn't there?
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess none of them, because that's why they're over there playing with the academy rather than joining the first team.
I'm just having a look on the app to see if I can find out.
Do you think Mateta's gone then? I don't think Mateta's gone, because I don't think Palace will want to sell Mateta. And also, if we did, I don't think Glasner would be very happy. Look, the striker market for me is very bad right now. There aren't great strikers out there. So yeah, I think selling Mateta, a player that has been scoring goals for Palace, that has been exciting, it'll be a very, very risky move. So I don't think we saw Mateta unless something drastic comes. Then again, even if you get 40 to 50 million pounds for Mateta, who do you bring in with that money? Realistically, who's going to score that many goals in Premier League? That's the problem. That's the problem. Let me get my charger. What was he going to say, Nick?
Yeah, I was just thinking Mateta maybe.
We can't sell Mateta, right?
No, we can't. According to David Rumble, we blocked any sale. Now, I was thinking that he might be one of them players that's only ever good at one club.
Ever gonna what? Sorry.
Only been good at one club. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he was good at Mainz before he.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So it kind of it just depends. I feel like we're seeing the best out of Mateta right now. To sell him after we're seeing the best out of him would be like very very weird.
Yeah, as Angus says, we shouldn't let him leave us because we'd lose our best chance. And I do like the way that he actually says boom as he kicks the corner flag.
What actually happens then? Hold up. What actually happens if Mateta doesn't want to sign a new deal? Well, by that, but I mean that is part of the report that he doesn't want to sign a new deal potentially, that we're struggling. It could be the story.
Who said that?
That's what the reports are suggesting.
What reports? From who?
I'll find it for you right now. I don't know on Palace News.
Are they reputable? Is it bullshit? Is it clickbait?
Yeah, but Nick, you've done this before. You can't pick and choose what's bullshit or not. If you believe one report of Aston Villa being interested in Mateta, you can't also, in the same report, not believe the second part of the story, that he might not be wanting to sign a new deal. So it depends on what you really believe in.
No, I said it's being reported as.
Yeah, it's being reported. Of course, it's not nothing's factual. No one knows if anything's factual. But I mean, if we believe that part of the story about Villa, and that is part of the same report, then I'll bring it up for you. Then, we can't just pick and choose what we believe in a report. But it could be the agent. It could be the agent that's doing all these talks about Mateta. It could well be. I guess time will tell. He might just want to get a better deal than what Palace are offering right now. So yeah. And he's been on form in the Olympics as well. He's been very good in the Olympics. But
I think you need to get your clock out, mate.
How is it? Is it starting?
Well,
Mr. Dom Smith on the pitch. Yeah, Mr. Dom Smith reported it from the Evening Standard.
There we go. Started.
Oh, it has started. All right. Don't worry. I'll get the clock working for the second half. Any changes?
Not that I know of. I'll have a look at the app.
I don't think there have been, yeah. I doubt there'll be many changes anyways when you have 6 players on the bench. I'll continue the clock from 46 minutes onwards. So we'll wait for that. And then we'll continue the clock. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, people. But yeah, let's see what happens with Mateta. Let's see actually what happens in the second half. There are no changes that I could see. Is Raksaki actually going to come on? Is he not? Let's see. 45 minutes for Palace to be potential champions, stateside champions, which I can't take serious as a tournament in the first place. But if you're into all of that business, then yeah, that could potentially happen. And the timer starts now. So we've got a timer going, stream going. Let's see.
Stateside champions. You'll never sing that.
Exactly. Let's see. West Ham, any change for West Ham, I wonder?
I did see numbers being held up,
Oh, did you? I didn't get.
but I don't know.
Because they have way more players on the bench than we do. So
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if they make any changes. So yeah, let's see. Jay saying I was at the Zenith Data D, was a great day. Yeah, Nick, was you there?
I was there as well. Yeah.
Zenith Data.
Old school Wembley.
Yeah, I guess it's saying apparently the Stateside Cup is the new Champions League.
Jay, I'm wondering if you went to the Ensley League Centenary Trophy, where they had about 12 teams there competing, all in like 7-a-side matches.
Sounds like
fans of, there's fans of every team, but each given their own section. We got knocked out by Sheffield Wednesday.
Sounds like Sunday League football rather than actual 7-a-side 12 teams. Sounds like sports day rather than actual serious tournament. The way you're describing it. Edward beats one player, beats two, beats three. Oh my days, Edward!
He's just taking it too far there, hasn't he?
Still good. Nice little run from Edward. Beat about 3 West Ham players. Looking hungry, Nick. We were just literally talking about his contract situation. He's hungry. Nice bit of skill from him. Good start to the second half. It's a throw into Palace near the box. Let's see. No, wasn't at that one next sports day, says Jay. About the 7-a-side tournament they was talking about. God knows what that was. Yeah. If that was real.
Palace reaching out to the first Palace appearance at Wembley, that was.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what I went.
What year was it?
88, possibly.
Okay. Yeah.
It was when the league was 100 years old.
Okay.
So I think it started in 88.
I wasn't alive then.
So. No, neither was I, before you say.
So you wasn't alive, but you went to the game?
No, in 1888.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I thought you went. I thought you
that's
said
nice rainbow.
Oh, yeah, nice rainbow. Yeah. I thought you said. Sorry. I got confused. I thought you said 1988. That's when you went to this 7-a-side tournament in Wembley, whatever tournament it was.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, you said 1888.
Yeah, I said because it was the 100th anniversary of the league, and I said I think I remember hearing the league formed in 1888. Well defended there by Richards.
West Ham pressing us high. I have the pitch. We're doing well so far to cope with them. But yeah, I mean,
I hear he's complaining about being held. I think he's got a free kick there.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually didn't realize you said 1888, and I was saying I wasn't born then, and then acted like you was born in 1888. How old would you be if you was born in 1888? Quick trivia. Last question. Let's see how awake you are.
Who are you asking? The chat or me?
You. I'm asking you, the chat.
If you're born in 1888.
I'm going to say March the 1st, 1888. That's the birthday.
136 you'd be.
Okay. Not bad. I wonder if anyone... No one's alive. 136. Who's the oldest person alive right now on Earth?
I feel like the oldest person alive.
Oh, ball into the box. Headed out. As
Nicked away by the... Who's there, number 5? It's not Noble. Oh, it's...
Kickoff. Right back.
Kufel.
Yeah, right back for them. Headed out. Palace having a few decent half opportunities. We're not really creating any opportunities in front of goal so far in the start of the second half, but yeah, decent half opportunity. But yeah, Roy. Oh my god, I was about to read that out. I'll say he's nah, come on. He was actually the oldest man on earth.
I feel like the oldest man on earth. I'm so tired, man. That bloke saying I look like I'd been on drugs or something. I'm just genuinely tired, and because I've got this light shining in my eyes just so that you can see me properly. The thing that you haven't invested in, D. You're lurking in the shadows there, mate.
Yeah, because I'm not at home, am I? Am I normal setup? In my normal setup, I got like, I'm not at home right now. So that's why, Nick. That's why.
I reckon they should have made all the West Ham fans sit really high up, far away from the pitch, like they make Palace do. Instead of filling up the bottom tiers, they should have filled up.
So they can feel what it's like at the Olympic Stadium. To be fair, they get to witness it themselves. It's not like the home fans are very close to the pitch, but yeah,
their fans are going mad about the cost of tickets.
I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. Do you blame them?
No, it's complete shite. Yeah. I know one Palace fan who's got a season ticket to Bromley instead next year. Just because it's cheaper.
How much is Bromley season tickets?
$240.
$240?
Yeah. I've got a ticket for their game against Crewe, and it's 20 notes. It's all right for an afternoon out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, of course, Bromley's going to be cheaper than Palace because of the.
Well, yeah.
Palace still not too bad season tickets. There are teams that are way worse. Oh, yellow card.
Yellow card for the West Ham 28.
Who's on for Will Hughes? Palace players are not happy.
No, he's assaulted him.
He's assaulted him. Put him behind bars. What happened? So it was a drop ball. Referee gives it back to the West Ham player. Game starts, and what actually happens? This is like production, I'll be honest. I love Palace TV, but I mean, for the replays, they're showing us like the last 5 minutes. Like, we get it. What actually happened with whoever went out injured? They're still showing the replay. Okay, here we go. There's a foul. Okay, it was Suchek. It was a Suchek that gave the foul. But yeah, you can watch Imre, Nick.
Sorry?
Oh, ball in box, Riyadh. Oh.
Is that a goal kick?
Mistimed it.
Unlucky there.
Nice ball into the box. But yeah, I don't know why that replay was like a minute long. Nice free kick. Best chance for Palace so far in the second half.
Yeah, I can watch him right at Bromley, John W.
Oh, mistouch from West Ham. Palace have the ball now. Jordan Ayew. Go on, Ayew.
He's so calm, isn't he? Give it to Kamada.
Mitchell.
No.
Corner. Better start in the second half than how we ended the first half. That was a decent opportunity for Riyadh. Decent chance. Corner for Palace. Let's see what we're going to do. Do you reckon he's going to make any subs, Nick? Surely we'd like to see a bit of Rex Saki, no?
I don't really know.
It's up anyways. Sharp's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, I've really noticed him.
Yeah. I think he's
going to be a different corner because he's just put his arms straight up rather than the hammer cross.
Into the box, headed out.
Oh, right, the keeper punched that out there. Keeper's done well.
Yeah.
The West Ham keeper's been their best player.
Yeah, he's made some decent saves. Decent punches out as well. So yeah, it's been solid for them. But West Ham haven't done nothing in the second half so far, though. Within the let me not jinx it, but within the first 10 minutes or so, that's lovely from Tyreek. Kickoff puts him under pressure, but he has to clear it, but he still stayed composed on his feet. He didn't drop down to the ground. Lovely bit of play from Tyreek, who needs support next season, Nick. He does need support next season because he's been playing loads of games, he's been playing through injuries, etc., and we just haven't had the depth there. Would you be happy with a youngster like Ume being the backup option, or would you rather us actually go out there and get another wing back?
I haven't seen enough of Ume to be able to say whether he'd be able to make the step up. But that said, the last 2 times we've had to fill that position, we've been able to do it from our youth setup with both Wan-Bissaka and Mitchell. So why not carry on the trend?
Yeah, Yeah, I guess so. Exactly. We can, carry on.
Yeah,
And not even just a trend, just try to create a pathway for
yeah,
some of
that's
the players.
it.
That's the biggest thing because we kind of haven't proven that part yet. I think Raksaki is the biggest. Everyone's looking at Raksaki, seeing what we do with him because we do need a player in a position that he plays in. So I guess it all just depends on,
Well, what I can't believe with Raksaki is there was all that conjecture about him. Oh, he wants to leave. Blah 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 blah. It turns out he wasn't well.
Yeah.
And we've not seen him play.
We haven't. We haven't so far. Maybe he's not 100% fit. You reckon?
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that. If Gay doesn't come back, this is our defense. Are we happy with it? Personally, very happy with Anderson and Richards. Hopefully, Riyadh can grow into it. Would you be happy with this defense to start the season?
Well, as long as sorry, madness for the cats. As long as Anderson's got his mental head screwed on, because he's that well one back there
from Edward. Go on, Eddie. Oh,
lovely one.
That's what I'm saying. It's just the final touch.
Who's that throwing themselves to the floor having a hitty fit because they didn't get free kick there? Was that Ayu?
I don't know.
Really,
that's a foul there on Schlupp.
Again, that Schlupp.
Yeah, I don't know. They're taking this friendly a bit too serious. You're gonna get some. Gonna get some. I can see Riyadh's passing Richards pretty quickly, says Animal. All right. I want to see Jesman Raksaki for Schlupp and Ume for Mitchell, says John. Let's see. I mean, we're approaching the 60-minute mark, so let's see if Glasner. Let's see if Glasner actually gives any of these players like a 30-minute run out.
Raksaki's probably still got jet lag.
But then why bring him?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Bubbles says that Richards is awesome. I don't disagree.
Yeah, he is. He's got the pace. He's got the qualities. To be a very good defender. And he has been very good for us even last season. So yeah. Is that Richards on the ball there to Schlupp? Schlupp's offside.
He wasn't offside. Nice movement there.
Yeah, nice bit of movement. It's been all Palace. Start the second half. I don't think West Ham have had a single shot yet. Which has been good.
Let's see if this was offside. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. Is he?
Yeah.
Ball in the box. Corner. Is it corner? Yeah, corner for Palace. Another corner, Nick. We have played that many.
Yeah, they're missing a lot of action on these replays, aren't they?
Yeah, we are. We've had a few decent, decent amount of corners now.
And we still haven't scored.
Yeah, we haven't scored. Is the curse going to continue? Remember last season, the corner curse. Oh my day, set pieces were terrible. Let's see this upcoming season with preseason under our belts. Are you taking another corner? Plays in the box. Fabianski dealt with it fine last time into the danger area. West Ham clear it into the penalty spot. And then they got the ball again. Antonio's got the ball again. He's done actually very good to come out of there because Palace players were surrounding him down the right-hand side. A lot of Palace players back. Ball into the middle. One-on-one.
That was well defended.
What a challenge. Was that Tyrese?
Mitchell. Save that one.
If it wasn't for Mitchell, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. That was fantastic. That was a lovely bit of defending from Tyreek.
But
Tony done very well.
We were linked with Antonio. Would you take him?
No.
As a backup?
No. Actually, as a backup, potentially, but I don't know if he will come.
Did you swap him for Edouard?
That's a very good question. Let's see. I'm going to answer after this. Ward-Prowse, ball into the box from a corner, West Ham corner. No one can get their head on it. Sam still have the ball down the left-hand side in another corner. Would I take Antonio over Edouard? I don't know if I would, Edouard's still been scoring goals for us. I don't know if I would. Would you?
I don't know. It's
I don't think I would. I wouldn't. Don't get fooled by that one bit of play. I wouldn't.
yeah. It
Let's,
just
let's transfer Antonio, of course.
Edouard needs the right ball played to him. You look at the goals he scored against Fulham. There were lots of goals a couple of seasons ago. I think in the 1-1 draw. That was a lovely ball, slotted
wait,
through
counter
into
attack
one.
Hold up. Are you on the ball? Nice little counter attack opportunity. Are you still running with it? Cuts in. He's inside the penalty box to Jeffrey Schlupp. Oh, nice bit of block from West Ham. But we still have the ball, Kamada. Oh, Kamada.
Oh, Hughes would have been offside then if he got on the ball. I think. Lovely ball across the box.
Yeah, Kamada's been a bit more quieter in the second half in terms of getting on the ball. I've noticed.
Nice.
That's nice.
John W said, I had to laugh when Elise and Mateta combined to score direct from the corner in the Olympics. Couldn't do it during the whole season for Palace.
It's the Palace curse.
Yeah. And Jay Godman said he slated us back big time back in the day. He said we was a small club. Is that Antonio you're referring to there, Jay?
I'm not.
Because if so, he can F off.
I don't know, but I'm not really fussed about Antonio. We've been linked to him as well. Here comes subs for West Ham, not Palace.
Thanks for clarifying, Jay.
Antonio's coming off. Talking about the devil, he's coming off. Oh, they got a new signing, the Brazilian boy. Number 11 is coming on. Creswell's off as well. You actually came off Antonio, I'm not even too sure.
Yeah.
But they got a Brazilian youngster on. So see what he's made out of. Meant to be highly rated. Like a France type of situation for them. So let's see. West Ham ball over the top. Palace head it to the midfield. Just a battle between two teams trying to keep the ball. West Ham managed to get the ball now. Keeping a bit of possession. Yeah, still no subs. Less than half an hour left in the game, Nick. Still no subs. I'm looking at Raksaki more than anyone. Surprised, like, if he came all this way and not... Maybe he played in the game before. Maybe he did. I don't even know.
Maybe he did. Maybe Glasner wants to win this trophy so bad he doesn't want to risk putting youngsters on.
I mean, you telling me our level drops off with Raksaki coming on the pitch?
Another foul on Hughes. How many times has he been fouled in this game?
I don't even know. At least 3. It has to be at least 3 times he's been fouled in this game. It's crazy. Sure, that ain't Southgate in the dugout. That's funny. Nah, Glasgow knows what he's doing. We've played a game before. We don't even know if some of these players on the bench have played in that game. So it's hard to say. Maybe Rak's already played, but we don't know about it. But we only have 6 players on the bench, so let's see. Well, the half an hour mark is gone anyway, so it just depends on...
What's Jeff going to do with it?
Passes it to Mitchell. Down the left. Mitchell needs some help. Jeff. Passes it back to Kamada. Just playing keep ball at this moment of time.
Yeah.
Anderson to Richards. Been fairly even in terms of... It should be in terms of possession, but Palace have looked like the more dangerous side.
Oh, well in there.
Who's?
That was a poor ball, but it's well won back by Kamada.
Yeah. Still have it in midfield. Hughes to Kamada. Kamada back to Hughes. Are you down the right hand side? Ball in the box. Edouard!
Lovely loop header.
Stop!
Lovely loop header.
Oh my days! That header was dirty. What a header! From Jeffrey Schlupp. What a header! That was a nice little ball from Jordan Knight. Funny enough, the 2 players that we're talking about potentially leaving a football club, I told you, what did I say? They've been performing.
Yeah.
What a header from Schlupp. 2-1 Palace. 2-1 Palace. Lovely bit of play, Nick.
Lovely. Good ball out there from Hughes. He's so calm, isn't he?
Yeah, look at that technique. That's
lovely ball right to the centre spot.
That's a very good technique from Schlupp. And another goal. That's 2 goals in 2 games. 2 goals in 2 games. 2 goals in 2 games. That is hilarious. By that I use assistant Schlupp. Score goal. These players are the exact players we're talking about productivity. Like we're saying, oh, they don't produce enough. And funny enough, who is it? Ayew and Schlupp. Henry saying I've never seen him do anything like that. But yeah, I'll take it. We'll take it. We deserve it. We deserve it.
Who was the game? What was the game where Schlupp scored with that wonder shot? Like
Fulham.
the goal of his career. Was it Fulham?
Yeah.
They're having a water break, D.
Yeah. I guess it must be hot over there. But Nick, approach the 70-minute mark.
Yes.
Leading again. I asked this question to the chat. But do you remember the last time Palace lost a game? I talked about it in Palace News. But do you remember?
No, I'm thinking because we had a run of 7 wins, didn't we? Was it 7 wins or undefeated for 7 or 8?
Undefeated in 7.
Undefeated in 7.
Go look at the chat, or the chat is saying it.
Man City.
Yeah, it's Man City. I can't even remember that defeat.
Tottenham away was 4. That was one of those games where we were matching them. Eze got the brilliant free kick in the first half, and then we just fell apart. Now, who made the mistake in that game to let Spurs in?
I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember our defeat. Apparently, it's about 180 days ago, something crazy like that. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Did we ever find out what the Stateside Cup looks like? Now we've seemingly got one hand on it.
No clue. I didn't even know there was a cup. Literally, I didn't know there was a cup. By the way, people, if you're enjoying this, hit the like button, subscribe as well. If you haven't already done so, we're very close to 5,000 subscribers. So thanks to every single one of you that's been tuning in. 2-1 Palace, Schlupp goal, lovely assist.
Oh, lovely.
Edward. Oh my days. Oh my days. No way.
He made a mockery of the West Ham defense.
Oh my days. Edward. What a goal. What a goal. Are you dumb? Oh my days, Eddie, that was dirty. What a goal.
Yeah, that was lovely skill. Did he kind of nutmeg the player before running round him and then slotting it home?
He just ran past him. 3-1 Palace. 3-1 Palace it is. That was dirty.
Schlupp winning the ball. Yeah, no, he played the ball one side, ran around the other. And then
you know what's more hilarious? Nick, would you believe me if I said that was their £40 million signing from Wolves? That he'd done that against Max Kilman.
Yeah.
They spent £40 million on him this summer. £40 million.
No.
You know what, £40 million? No one can chat rubbish about how much Gay is worth to us. Because Wolves just messed up the market. There's no way he's worth £40 million. There's no way. But we'll take that. 3-1 Palace. 3-1 Palace. 20 more minutes to go. And goal scorers, Mitchell, unexpected. Schlupp and Edward. I'm looking at. 2 players. A lot of question marks about the future. And they're performing.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
And West Ham look genuinely gutted to be losing as well. Not like it's a friendly, but they do.
Well, they lost against Wolves as well.
Yeah.
They lost against Wolves as well, so it's not like that. Ideally, you don't want to have that many. I know people say results don't matter, but you want to have momentum going into the season. But anyway,
that's what you asked the question earlier about having a good pre-season, but seemingly having a bad start to the actual league campaign. And I don't know whether I've imagined that or
I don't know. I'm not worried about that as much, I'll be honest. We're doing this without we're doing this without Eze, Gahey, Munoz, Lerma
Yeah.
as well. And remember, Doucouré and Walton aren't playing as well.
Yeah, and who are West Ham doing it without?
I don't know, Paqueta, I think. I don't know. I mean, they're £40 million signings playing.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean, it just depends. They've got a stronger team than we do. Oh, Henderson just sent that West Ham player the other way.
Just calm as you like. Calm as you like. It's have you got a match report on after this tonight, or
Yeah.
who you got on with you?
Patrick.
Is he at the game tonight or not?
Nah, I don't think he is.
At least he didn't call in at half time, slag you off.
Yeah. Get some of his good books.
Well, Palace are just playing the ball around the back at the moment.
Yeah.
Bring on
That's
the side.
fun. That's funny.
Let's see Raksaki.
Yeah, I mean, game ticking on. We're approaching the final 15 minutes for us. Mitchell on the score sheet, Edward and Jeffrey Schlupp.
Oh, unlucky. Couldn't quite control the ball there.
Mitchell. Lucky. Oh, this is funny.
18 minutes to go.
Yeah. We're about to see Palace lift the trophy in our lifetime.
So are you going to be able to remember where you were when we won the Stateside Cup Day?
Yeah. It's gonna be I'm gonna start crying on stream after we win our first trophy in my lifetime. But you know, saying that, most important is the performance. And second half, West Ham, I can't remember, prove me wrong. I think they've had a corner, but they actually had a shot on target in the second half. Can you remember?
No, I don't think they have.
That is actually impressive from Palace, and they lose the ball. They lose the ball again. I love Glasner. We just have to back him, and we're going in the right direction. Another sub for West Ham. Lopetegui I can't. You know, it makes it even better. This year, of course, when the season starts, we want to beat them during the season as well. But what makes it better is that, what a name, Earthy. Is it called Earthy? Earthy's on. What makes it better is this is the man that rejected us because he didn't have the guts to take the job when players were out injured, while else we're close to relegation, just like Steve Cooper as well. And he's a Wolves reject as well. I just don't respect managers like Lopetegui. I'll be honest, I don't respect managers like him. The fact that he quit Wolves job last pre-season, right before the season was about to start, just easy way rather than trying. He's just an easy man. You know, he doesn't like to feel uncomfortable. Even today in the pre-season friendly as well, you could just tell. Just doesn't look comfortable. And I'm just happy this happened to him because I don't respect managers like that. Glasner could have easily rejected getting us at that moment. That's why I respect him even way more. The fact they picked us up whilst we was in the mud. Not that this game matters, but I'm just talking about Lopetegui in general. And change the squad without pre-season, helped us go in that unbeaten run. Lopetegui, he wants every other money. He wants insurance is there. If not, I'm going to quit. Shut up, man. I can't stand him. I actually can't stand him.
Yeah.
Who scored the last two goals? Just tuned back in. Last two goals, Schlupp and Edward. Two very good goals, in fact, from both of them. But if you're enjoying the stream, people, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so.
See, we haven't even got the likes of Holding on the bench, have we?
Nah. Kamada.
Running with the ball. Playing Hughes there. He needs to play in Hughes. Oh, played the ball a little bit too late, but Hughes has got it on the
Fabianski picks up. Kamada should have done a bit better there with opportunity to be fair to him. In the grand scheme of things, this game don't mean shit. Yeah, you're right. It don't mean shit, but I just find it more funny.
Nope, but we're still here watching along.
Yeah, exactly. And it does, well, to be fair, it does mean something. It's a test against Premier League opposition to see where we're at, where West Ham are at. And Also, the performance matters more than the result, but we'll take the result. What on earth was that from West Ham? Jeez. I don't know how that was on foul. Oh, Mitchell.
No, I think he stood on the ball and went over.
Yeah. It was a West Ham throw in. What yellow card too? I mean, it's confidence as well. You want to have momentum. You don't want to go into season with losses. And so far, we've won all the games. So yeah, for me, it's not even about winning. It's about Brentford. Let's see how we do against Brentford. For me, I don't really care.
Have we got any more behind closed doors games? I know we got the non-friendly coming up.
I won't be surprised, of course, because it's behind closed doors. We won't know about it till it happens. That's the whole purpose. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do have more behind closed door games.
No, sometimes they announce them though. They say they're going to play them, but
yeah, but I haven't announced any of these one pre-season. We've been finding out other ways. So yeah. Bubbles, Buzzerbee, I think for the super chat saying I'll give up my left testicle to keep Eze at CPFC. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. That's very bold.
yeah.
Left testicle, but. What
viewers don't know is that Bubbles has already given up his right testicle because at least they left.
Exactly. I was going to ask, why not your right one? Why the left one? Out of curiosity. But but I mean, with Eze, it is very important for us to keep him. But let's see, as the days are going by, it's looking more positive. Can you do testicles via super chat? With all due respect, I don't want your testicles. So if you send a super chat, I'd rather you send me send money rather than your testicles for now. I'd rather you keep your testicles rather than a super chat. But yeah, thank you for the thought anyways. But yeah. Can you donate testicles via super chat? It's funny. Charlie saying miss all Palace goals tonight during smoke breaks. Only goal I saw was West Ham.
When I was teaching a year 4 class in Plumstead years ago, we did the whole unit of work. Everything was around Greek myths, and we did loads of stories like Heracles and whatever. And the end of the topic, these kids had to write out their stories, and one of the kids, their hero, was called Testicles because he did lots of tests. And of course, writing it down, it spelled testicles, and I had to keep a straight face. That the hero testicles in this kid's book, but he was pronouncing it testicles.
Testicles. What type of name is that? I mean, it must have been a surname, right? Not first name.
Well, it's a Greek hero, like in the Greek myths.
Oh,
you know, going way back when. But this kid had made up his own one.
Send money. I was saying send money rather than testicles. D definitely has her OnlyFans. No, I just don't. I'm just being honest. I'd rather not have your testicles sent through. I'd rather have money than your testicles. Like that, it'll be better. But yeah.
That's D's OnlyFans behind him, to be honest.
What?
That's your OnlyFans behind you.
I don't. Is that a joke?
Well, look behind you. What is there behind you, D?
Who's behind me? Oh, jeez, that is terrible. That joke is terrible. Oh my days. Wow. Oh my days. That is all right. I'm gonna pretend
West Ham are making their 25th sub.
Yeah,
in fact, they're asking Glasner if they want to borrow any.
Asking Palace bench, like, we're not going to use the players. Can they come on? But Nick, are you surprised though? It seems like we're not going to be making any subs. 10 minutes ago, right? Saki's not coming on. Fair enough. No response from Nick.
Yeah, sorry. I was just looking at the Addiscombe flag that had a Hamburg badge in the corner of it.
Yes, I know what the connection was.
That's what caught my eye.
When the players walked out, I did notice that as well. It was weird. There's an Addiscombe flag. For those who don't know where Addiscombe is, it's very close to Croydon. With a Hamburg flag on at Palace versus West Ham game. That is a question, and I do want to talk to that person because what's the link? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, are you a bit lost? But Nick, as I was saying, are you surprised about no players coming on?
I am a bit.
Especially Raksaki. I'm looking at Raksaki more than any other player.
Yeah, and how much more is Glasner going to read into this match compared with the behind closed doors match that we haven't seen in relation to prepping the team and finding out a bit more about where players are at? Will he learn more from losing 3-0 or will he learn more from winning 3-1?
The thing is, it's very hard to answer that because we don't really lose. So it's hard to answer like how we react from losses because we don't really do that. David saying, is the Jets and rack hold up? Kamada, nice little counter attack again. This is the positions. Go on, Jeffrey Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp. Finish. Oh, come on.
Oh, it was a good save to be fair, but Schlupp should have done better.
It was, but he should have scored that. By the way, have you got the stats, Nick? Just out of curiosity. Whilst I answer this question.
I cannot for the life of me find the match center in the app. It's just disappeared.
You read them out before?
Yeah, I know. And I just can't find it.
So you don't know now? Even though you knew before. But yeah, that was a decent chance.
I pressed match center and I'm getting Parma and Atalanta on the 4th of the 8th. What's that all about?
I'll ask that question in just a bit. Will, who's brought into the box from a corner? Oh, over the bar.
Oh, we need to score.
Yeah. Yeah, the question was from Davidson, is the Jason Raksaki story true, wanting to leave, and is Glasner proving a point? We don't know whether it's true or not. We can't confirm or deny that. And I don't think Glasner's proven a point. Look, there could easily be a scenario where Raksaki actually played behind closed doors. And he's just there to add up numbers on the bench, as well as some of these other players. That could well be the case. So yeah, maybe they're already played. So yeah. John's saying, let's get one more goal so that we can win on aggregate over the 2 legs today. I don't even care about. Yeah, I guess so. The win is a win, in my opinion. And not only just a win, I've been very impressed with the second half. Oh, sub. Here we go. Who's coming off?
42. Ocean's coming on.
Chase a bunch of Schlupp's coming off. Rashan is coming on. So Schlupp's off for Rashan. We actually played very good in the previous game against Wolves. Who else is coming off? We have got Ayu off. Ume's coming on. I guess for Mitchell. Who came off for Ayu? Who was that? I didn't catch that. Edward's off as well. Edward, Ayu, Schlupp off. Ume, Rashan. And who was the other player for Palace that's come off? Come on.
So the front 3 are off. Who's going to play up front? Which was my question at the beginning when we'd started with Ayu and Edouard on. Raksaki flew out yesterday.
Hold up. West Ham attack. Short. Just out wide. Rodney. Okay, Rodney's coming. Think for that, John. Rodney's coming. So yeah, so with the Raksaki situation, he flew out later, due to him being ill. And by the way, people, we will be here for the live match reaction, talking about some of this performance and more after the game. So make sure to tune into that. In fact, what I'm going to do is when we end the stream, you don't have to do absolutely anything because you're automatically redirected onto the next stream without clicking a button. So even better for all of you. I'll set that up as well. But look, Raksaki is not on, Nick. 3 subs, Raksaki is not one of them. Weird.
The mystery deepens.
It does. It's a weird.
Why fly him out there? Look, I'm sure that we'll see some sort of reports on this secret game and who played and whatnot as in due course. So until we've got a vacuum, haven't we? So all we can do is speculate, and that's where rumours start.
In terms of the players that's come off, Edward, Ayew, Schlupp got a goal. All of them impressive.
Yeah, they did all right.
And Edward is funnier. This situation with Edward is funny because we literally spoke about a new contract for him. So, I mean, another goal today. Glasner seemed happy with his performance. So, let's see. Let's see if there's any truth to that. Will you be happy after flying out just to be on a bit? I don't know. If he has played, then I don't think there's a problem. That's the thing. We don't know if he's played or not. In that behind the closed door friendly, we don't know if that's been the case. But if he has actually played, then I don't think he really cares as much. So yeah, it's just basically just depends on that situation. I'm just setting up, redirecting people. So when the stream's over, we can just head over to the live match reaction. Hopefully we can have as many of you there as possible. Go through more comments. But yeah, who's been as we're approaching the last 3 minutes of the game, I want to end it as soon as the game ends. Nick, who's been the most standout player for you? What about
it? Hughes was busy to start with. Edouard deserved a goal. Schlupp kind of invisible, but it was a good finish. Anderson's a concern given these mistakes in the last few games he's played.
Are you genuinely concerned, or are you just saying that?
No, I'm just. Well, I don't know. If the last 3 games he's played, he's made a mistake. Or last 3 out of 4 games, if you're including the one for Denmark. Whether his head's just not there, I don't know. Whether he needs a bit more of a rest. I'm not too worried. We've looked good against West Ham. They haven't looked any great shakes, have they?
Second half, they've done nothing.
Sorry?
Second half, they've done nothing, West Ham.
No, exactly. But we haven't exactly set the world on fire either. I mean, it's going to be a different game when we play them in 3 weeks' time, is it? We play them at Selhurst.
Yeah.
And we'll have the likes of Munoz, Eze, hopefully, maybe Gay, França could be fit, and all the other players that we're not seeing here that will add a bit of sparkle and a bit of impetus to our forward play.
When it comes down to it, I think this tour has been useful to us for Glasner to look at the youngsters, got to see them play, got to see them train closer, great team bonding, 2 good results, and yeah, I mean it's been a success. It's been a success, and we've been able to see these players a bit more close than we normally would, because I mean they've all lived together, they've spent time together. So yeah, I mean it's been good. It's been a success. It's been a success for us, which we'll 100% take this, and we just need to now play the last preseason friendly game, which is going to be at Selhurst Park, and then see what happens. In fact, I might actually go to the open training session. We'll do content around there, which is on Wednesday, I believe, before the preseason friendly. Might be going to the open training session. So yeah, let's see if I can. If any of you going there, let me know. It'll be good.
Yeah, normally quite good, and you normally get a chance to chat with the players, especially if you've got kids. And
what was that?
The players are always pleased to give their time if you go there with your kids. And obviously, you're not going to see any secret tactics or anything, but yeah, it's good to see.
Thursday, yeah. I think it's Thursday. Should be good. It should be good. That's 2 days before the friendly, and we'll see if Eze is there and Gay is there. That's one to really look out for as well. By the way, people, if you're enjoying the stream, if you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. It helps us out a lot, algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. But yeah, if you're enjoying it anyways, if you can hit, if you haven't already done so, that'd be much appreciated. Oh, ball in behind.
That was a lovely ball in.
Yeah, but his support.
He's gone a bit wide.
Nah, Rashawn's on the ball. Oh, Rashawn. Oh, he's great, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, he's just that cynical. So
Yeah, he
cynical.
just done him. He just done him. Absolutely done him. Bob was saying if Eze is there, just because I gave up my left testicle.
He'll have to do another super chat if he wants an answer. Sorry. No, I'm joking.
Love a super chat was the answer. That is funny. Nearly done, Nick. As soon as it's done, by the way, people, you'll be redirected onto the live match reaction.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I'm not as ruined as I was the day after the last stream. But that was an hour
better. Because it's an hour earlier. I mean, last time it was only half time at this time.
Yeah.
Rather than game ending. So.
Right, Kamada's lining up to take a free kick from the right-hand side. And he's hit the one-man wall, and it's gone out for a throw. In fact,
it's done.
The final whistle is gone. Stop the clock, D.
Stop the clock. Indeed. 3-1 win against West Ham.
That's what I predicted, wasn't it?
Nah, you didn't say 3-1. You said like 4-2 or 4-1.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah. But another win, Nick. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks to every single one of you that's been with us in this pre-season tour in America. We'll watch alongs. We'll see how many more we can do as the season's approaching. But if you have enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to end it here. You'll be redirected to the live match reaction. We'll be talking about the game there, giving our thoughts there. But up until next time, up the Palace. By the way, if you do want to, you can go watch Palace News if you haven't already done so, whilst waiting for the live match reaction, where I'll be joined by Patrick. But yeah, let's end it here. See you soon, people, in about 15 minutes or so.